Attendance. So we got Oscar Chavez Mesa, Victor Flores, Juan Lopez Maciel, Paul Morales. I know you're here, Paul. Dario Muniz, Jose Perez, Richard Rosales, Diana Velasquez, Ryan Williams. Make sure you guys stay up here to take a picture. Where are you going, Dario?
What, Jaime? What do you want with Rossi,
Our next award is for silver status. That's 3.5 GPA to 3.99 GPA. Luis Cervantes Sanchez, Paulo Cuevas, Victor Flores, Milton Garcia, Victoria Javier, Jaden Lee, Jesus Mendez, Christian Moore, Jeremiah Schulman, Karina Tavares, Jose Mendoza. The next award is for gold status, that's 4.0 GPA. Frank Castro, Oscar Mesa, Isaiah Soul, Diana Velasquez, and Ryan Williams. Teachers come up for the Sequoia Strong Awards. All right, I'll go ahead and start it off since I already have the mic. I am giving out 4 from 4 different teachers. The first one comes from Mrs. Durando. That goes to Jade Neveretti. So big smile, Jade. The next one goes, this award is for Mr. Oliver. It goes to Ryan Williams. The next two, I do not have your t-shirts. Your teachers had those, so you can pick those up on Monday. For Mr. Johnson, it goes to Juan Santiago. And for Mr. Singh, Christian Castro.
My award goes to Carla Aguilar Navarro. Joe Atkinson, 8th by class, grade student. Alright guys, it only took me 15 years in education to get a student with my first name. So mi tocayo, Paulo Cuevas, awesome student, I'd love to have him. Each and every name, last session. Okay. Paulo Cuevas, come on up.
Keep it down.
All right, my student of the session has already been up here because she got a 4.0. One thing about this young lady is she comes into class. When I had her, I don't have her this session, but she would come in, get her stuff, sit there, get ready, and just wait. Just wait for the instructions. So whatever it was, she'd sit there patiently, wait for it. As soon as it was there, she'd get to work on it. She's a high-level thinker. She's very, very neat. Her handwriting is outstanding. And she's really, really bright, so I have no doubt in my mind that she's going to be a successful individual in the near future. So my student of the session is Diana Velasquez.
All right. My student of the session for session 5 goes to a very hardworking student. This student might have been missing assignments throughout the session, but this student showed me a lot of grit by always coming in at break, at lunchtime, after school, turning in assignments, staying on top of his assignments. So for that and being really responsible, I'm going to give my Sequoia strong to Pedro Ruiz. Come on up, Pedro.
My Sequoia Strong is somebody who flies under the radar, does their job quietly, quickly, without any problems, no drama. And just somebody that is really nice to have in the classroom. I smiled every time he walked in the door, and I knew that it was going to be a good day with Jose Valencia. I think your t-shirt burned up and turned us red. I'm sorry.
So my student I've known for over a year now, and I know last year he was thinking about going back to regular high school.
I'm gonna post it.
He decided to stay with us, and I'm really excited that he's going to graduate this June. He worked really hard on Edgenuity and getting caught up with his credits, and my Sequoia Strong goes to Cameron Dar.
Frank Castro because Frank came to class every day with a smile on his face, had fun, worked hard, but still did a great job and had a good time in his family. I'm sorry he's not here today, but well done, Frank.
Okay, I had this student actually, he came to me as, an 11th grader, and I had him in a lot of my classes, and he had some challenges, but worked through them, and then he left us for a little bit, and then came back session 5 with a renewed sense of purpose. He's been at school nearly every single day, at least in my class, and got an A in my English class last session, and is on his way to getting an A this session. This young man has been through some challenges in his life, but made some choices to turn things around for himself, regardless of whatever external forces were holding him back. So, Jaden Lee.
I personally, this session is a very, very special person. All the positive things these people said, they applied to this person. She did a nice job. She comes in, does her work. Everything positive to say about her, and that is Gloria Sanchez.
Alright, my individual is the definition of Sequoia strong, physically strong, mentally strong. But put on an assignment, doing something that needs to be done. He asks questions, doesn't care if looking stupid or being in front of people, it doesn't matter to him. He'll take care of the business during class, outside of class, and usually before we even finish giving instructions, he's halfway done. So, Sequoia Strong from myself, Duarte. This guy's name is Jesse Alcides Duran Robledo. Fuerza de Sequoia. Oh, we gave you a t-shirt.
Okay, Mike's pretty strong. I have him 3 periods a day, so you know he's pretty dedicated to he comes to school with a smile every day. He's quite contagious. I would say even if a student is feeling down, he will pick them up. He tries really hard. And I appreciate him being here. And he's going back to school, to his regular school next year, and I'm proud of that. Even though I'll miss you, my second favorite, I'm just kidding, my first favorite Velarde, right here.
For child care and infant and toddler care, Angelica Maria Ramos. And the other one for infant child care, Jacqueline Hernandez Vasquez. And the third one is Isabel Nava Sanchez. Please come pick it up. I'm going to sell them. Thank you. Almost done. Principal Award. Individual that earned the most credit in the session. Famous name. Galilea Beyonce Mora. Have a nice day. Thank you. All the way from here. Congratulations. All right, now I get my principal award too. And before I move on, Jesse Robledo signed everything, United States Army. Congratulations. And he had to lose mega weight, so good job. All right, one of our outstanding teachers for this session, Miss Sarah Coker. And her brother from another mother. So this teacher, we're talking sports, Saturday school. Somebody needs help, he's there. Outstanding, amazing individual, Mr. Zachary Morton. All right, almost done. So when I took over Sequoia High School, I needed tremendous help. Remember this, as a leader, you never hire somebody exactly like you. You will fail, right? So I gotta find people that are pretty much almost the opposite, that can fill the weaknesses that I have. So as a leader, you gotta understand what those areas are. And so when I brought this person in, one thing that told me I needed to hire him, he came out here late at night, he saw the promise of a fresh start. He knew Sequoia, so that's what I love. And then the last 5-6 years, we completely turned a continuation school around to being more than that. We are a full high school, everything that we offer. And I could not have done that without Mr. Silva. So Mr. Silva. All right, if you got an award, your ticket for cookies and snacks are going to be in here. I want to thank Eddie and Morgan and all those who set up the chairs. Thank you guys. Parents, thanks for joining us. Let's get back to class. When you have an award, come collect the goods.